This week's episode of the award-winning Here For It podcast is brought to you by the brunch that Beyonce did not invite us to.
I'm pissed.
The First Lady of Music.
Y'all fucking have Reginae there. Reginae don't even study music. What? Reginae in college right now doing general studies. And y'all have Reginae at the Rock Nation brunch.
She's basically undecided. I don't know. I wouldn't even give her general
How
studies.
How many credits she got?
Because you can't get a you can get a degree in general studies.
Did she
undecided,
pass her first semester? Call your daddy.
Anyway, the brunch was everything. And
I'm still
Beyonce,
mad. Hold on, can I talk about how mad No, finish. Go.
Beyonce gave us 3 looks that apparently may be Black Panther inspired. And she gave the haters one more reason to just you can't hate on the bitch. She's visually arresting. Look up visually arresting. That means it will.
What does that mean? Visually
arresting means you will stop in your tracks because damn, what did I just see?
Oh, you talking about that lady?
That bitch stopped. If you saw some of these pictures, there was a white old lady fan of Beyonce that saw Beyonce and her mouth dropped to the floor. She was in awe of the First Lady of Music.
Visually arresting.
She was visually fucking arrested. Like, I can't move. Don't shoot. Holding her breath. I can't breathe.
Yeah, cardiac arrest tease.
This bitch is literally visually arresting and I can't take it. And this episode is brought to you by her.
My name is Ronald Matters. Follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters. And of course, RonaldMatters.com.
I am the Superman, TheeSupaman. I am AKA the Cookie Commander.
Oh.
Yeah. BKA the Great Value, Jocelyn Hernandez.
Oh, because you could never... Bunny Bella is so cute as she grows up.
That's fine. But I'm the Great Value portion. Some people just not even that. So I'll accept that.
Thank you guys for sharing the podcast on the internet. Make sure you use our official hashtag hashtag Here For It Hive when you share your posts. I really love seeing you guys share our posts, share our episodes, and comment on things. But make sure you use our hashtag Here For It Hive when you're sharing your posts on the internet. I wanted to make sure.
And make sure you add a bitch when you add a bitch. A recurring theme of this show is. When you at somebody, at them. Push the at symbol, let them know that you're talking about them.
Oh, I thought you were going to say to include at the Superman or at Ronald Matters in the post.
As well.
I don't know if this is on the same page or you turning the page. The book going to get read.
Well,
like these bitches do.
Speaking of books and reading.
Is it time for our icebreaker?
Our icebreaker this week is, what is your Christian Mingle screen name?
My Christian Mingles is... Deep Inside the Book.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a page turner.
Yeah, Deep Inside the Book. You know?
My Christian Mingle screen name is The Top's Revelation.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're the number 1 revelation in the Bible?
I'm the end.
Oh.
I am the end. I am here to destroy.
I came, I saw, I conquered.
Somebody please tell me why Remy is light skinned now.
Somebody please tell me why she's 31 in a way. So I'm like, girl, goals, hashtag, did you get the abdominoplasty, what they call it, the abdominal liposuction with the fat transfer? What did you get?
And the gastric bypass. She got a combination.
Oh, wow. Combination rice.
Yeah.
Cool.
She looks like combination rice.
Did she get 2 things or 3 things?
She got all the things because she's also light skinned now. And she's also the size of my pinky, so go off.
She got her care credit. She got the card.
She got the Obamacare.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Remy Ma has Obamacare.
What's the copay on that? Trump care alert. Hello.
Well, to God be the glory. I'm happy for her. She looked cute, so I mean, I guess that's a plus. But dope. I also would like to ask Miss Patty LaBelle, to move over. There's a new Patty in town.
Is her name Patty? Or?
Her name is also Patty, yes.
Okay.
Patty Lupon is officially the other Patty now. So Patty LaBelle ain't going nowhere. She's going to be Patty. But Patty Lupon is the other Patty. If you have not seen this video, they're on the red carpet at the Grammys. Patty Lupon is talking about what if Donald Trump would come to one of her shows. And she said, I would leave. I would not sing. I would not perform.
What kind of dream is this?
I would leave. And the interviewer was like, "Oh, are you joking? Or what do you mean?" And she was like, "No, I would definitely leave the building. He's a cocksucker, motherfucker, bastard, all of those
Wow,
things.
she said that?
She said these things into the microphone.
He's a cocksucker, motherfucker, bastard child.
I added the cocksucker. But motherfucker and bastard are quotes.
Wow. Okay.
So that's
Shout
why
out to Patty.
Shout out to Patty.
I know she can cook.
She is definitely the other Patty now. She's invited to the cookout.
Oh.
We have to invite her to the cookout for this.
Okay.
She is the definition of what a carefree Caucasian woman is, and I live, and I'm absolutely here for her.
All right now.
In less bright news, Arkansas governor and the state legislature is trying to make it illegal to be a trans person in 2018, and they would like your support.
Like right next to Mississippi is Arkansas, and right next to the horrible living conditions of Mississippi is fucking Arkansas. Like, y'all got the worst. So y'all second best. Y'all trying to be first best or worst? Or
they're competing for the crown.
Category is trash.
Hot trash. Hot, steamy, shitty trash. I don't know, but they're about to close the goddamn category. So the governor has introduced the bill. There are 3 bills going through the state legislature. The story is on Gay Star News right now. If you want to go check out the full details, because I'm just going to read it. I'm not going to.
Sorry about that.
I'm not going to give all the details. But the fact that we think that it should be illegal for trans people to even exist in 2018 is just beyond me. How the fuck do you think you just want to kick them out of the whole state? So the penalties right now that they're proposing is up to $2,500 fines if they are found in a federal building or near a federal building. So they're trying to get them kicked out of places that they probably work and they probably have to go to. Federal buildings also include courts, state assembly offices, voting places. So they can't go to any of these places if these bills pass. So if you are in Arkansas, make sure you get up to get abreast of this information and put a stop to it, because being trans does not mean it should be illegal in this country.
Do you know, and this is what makes me mad, because we have to spend our federal tax dollars in lawsuits arguing about this. Can we argue about something that really matters? Like,
because they're not going nowhere. How
come the landlord laws in Arkansas are more for landlords instead of the residents? And how come there are the fewest amount of residents who are leasing? Oh, I watched so many documentaries, I can't even get all the stats right. But like, Arkansas is trash. just Google Arkansas, YouTube it, Arkansas. Like, the GDP is like $18,000 a year. Like, there's nothing going on in Arkansas. And instead of trying to make Arkansas a more prosperous state, it's just like they continue bullshit. I don't have the time. So what's next?
Well, I definitely want to make sure we highlight it, because we should talk about it. We do not need something like this.
Trans people being illegal. So I'm here for my court date because I was arrested for prostitution.
But now I got to get fined.
And then they're going to kick me out of the court because I'm a trans woman at the court for my court date.
And they're defining trans as anyone that has had top surgery. And so top surgery means surgery on the top of you. So if you've had breast implants and you were born a male, that's top surgery. Or if
you have tissue expanders, because sometimes they give you the fake breast so your stuff can expand, and you got to massage it every day to make sure your things work.
Or if you were born a female and you had your breasts removed, that's also top surgery. So anyone that falls into those categories they feel are trans people, and those trans people, they're trying to get put out of these areas.
The education is so poor, so a police officer
literally poor
with making that decision is not even educated enough to know, like, go away from me with this.
Also, I would like OnlyFans to get in line with Netflix.
Yeah,
because there's too many of my faves that are on OnlyFans now, and I want to give them some money so I can see their things and see their.
I'm tired of these selfie camera.
Their creations, because I know they have made some creations. These are some creators that are on OnlyFans now, and I want to see it, but I am not paying you $5.99 a month, him $5.99 a month, them $5.99 a month. I would like
$13.99 a month.
We need a conglomerate on OnlyFans so that I can watch all the girls that I want to watch. So OnlyFans,
Like, what if they do a family plan? Like
Yeah.
five girls for not 5 girls, 5 boys,
boys and girls.
for like $13.99 a month. I could do that. Cause Mr. Marcus, he has an OnlyFans, but I'm not. And subscribing to Lexington still, I'm not. No, I don't. I don't know any of these girls, these gay girls with OnlyFans. I only know straight porn stars. I do apologize.
Well, I do, and I'm trying to see all y'all. So y'all need to get this shit together, get a conglomerate going.
Yeah.
So I can just
group
get one.
package.
Yeah. So I can just get one subscription, see everybody, get my life in 30 to 45 minutes, and move on with my day.
We were just talking about combination rights. Even if it was 2 or 3 girls, yeah. I mean, like that's the deal.
Yeah, I can move on from the Atlanta trash porn to the this is gonna be a group party porn.
Yeah.
To this is gonna be an anonymous nigga coming to fuck me in here porn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me next.
There's
Sorry.
high risk. The Black Panther premiere party just occurred.
Everything. And they were dressed. They had a whole set on the side. Like, of course, they did the regular red carpet. They're like, well, this is for my niggas. So they had, like, the flowers and the things, and they came in their garb. It was like, yeah, we'll stand right here a little extra while and give y'all 2 more additional poses because we need these to be cute.
Indeed.
I got my life.
The Black Panther premiere party was the actual cookout that we've been talking about.
Yes.
It literally, everyone that was
Yes.
anyone came and they showed the fuck out.
Yes.
The whole cast got the memo and said, oh, I have coins. Mm-hmm. I'm going to show up in my best
I live for Angela Bassett.
African royalty eleganza realness. And they did.
I live.
Except Michael B. Jordan. I don't know. I think Michael B. Jordan
liked
was...
it, though.
I mean, it was definitely... Talk about visually arresting.
Speaking to the mic.
Talk about visually arresting. Yeah, I mean, I still had to change underwear because of him, but he was the only one that like wasn't in theme with the rest of the cast. The whole cast, everybody was in something African or Afrikaans, and it was just gorgeous. And all the more reason why we are hoping to see a glimpse of Beyonce either on screen or in the soundtrack. Just
Okay.
Also, this week in sexual health, I want to cover 1.5 topics.
Okay.
The first one being default tops. So, default tops have always been around, but they've recently gotten a name. And so, a default top is someone that is either afraid of bottoming because of pain, scared of bottoming because of stigma, or unwilling to give up their masculinity identity. And so that way they just figure I'm a top. When really, you're not. You're a default top. And the problem with default tops is that they don't know that they're default tops, 1. And 2, they don't want to come out of their default topness. They're stuck in debt of default topness. But we want to talk to you guys about identifying default tops. So if you are looking for a top, as I look at my co-host, you can identify someone who is a default top and who's a real top.
Okay.
So a real top is someone that is in love with booty. Love. Can't get it off his mind. That's most of what he wants to think about all the time. And he's not afraid of losing his masculinity to secure the booty. So, those are real tops versus default tops.
I feel like you only gave one supporting point. So, someone who's infatuated with the booty but not afraid to lose his masculinity.
That's 2.
Oh, okay. What was the first one then?
Infatuation with booty.
Okay.
And not afraid to lose his masculinity to secure the bag.
So, to secure come in the series, can you give me one more? I don't know. I'm asking you. This is your topic. I'm asking. I don't know.
So is my topic, and I said it's 2.
Okay. Well, all right now. So, what's the 1.5 part? Is there another thing you wanted to discuss?
Yes, absolutely. The other thing going on in sexual health this week is I just was made aware and abreast of Man 1 Man Oil. It's just called Man 1, and then the next title is Man Oil. It's a natural penile health cream for people that masturbate entirely too much or have sex entirely too much and have become insensitive to either one. So, again, on the top perspective, this is how you create your whole tops. Is
Okay.
they are insensitive to sex the way that they used to be, and so that's why they crave and end up having more sex than they probably should or probably had before, because sex is just not as sensitive, not as fun, not as enjoyable as it once was. And so this cream is supposed to bring back the feeling and the sensation in the penis that that they had before. It has a guarantee, so you can also return it. It's on Amazon. It is to treat dry, red, cracked, or peeling penile skin and increase penile sensitivity. So, if you have any of those characteristics, or the characteristics of an insensitive penis, insensitive dick, you should try Man One Man Oil Natural Penile Health Cream.
Okay. Social studies is real brief this week. I definitely want to make sure that you guys are aware, in case you're so rich. W-2s are currently available online and in the mail this week. So please be responsible with your new money. And today's task is to name one serious item that you will purchase when you get your tax return and what you will do with it. Get your mind thinking right now about something that you know you've like, girl, when I get my taxes back, I'm gonna start on, let me do this. Do you need more travel for self-care? Do you want to pay up a month in your car note? Child, sometimes you have to pay up in your insurance because that can wear you out if you pay in 6 months or a full calendar year. So be careful with your new tax money, but W-2s are available. So rejoice and be glad in it. Amen. What's next for us?
What do you think the difference between talking, dating, and in a relationship is?
I'm probably a horrible person for this because in a relationship is something I don't have a lot of experience with. But talking is really cool. Generally, if it's in like the first 2 weeks of something, you're talking. If it's like a month and a half, 2 months into it, you're probably dating. In a relationship, I never make it to that stage, so
You made it to that stage once, though, right?
I don't have a lot of experience with that. Is what I live with.
Well, a lot doesn't mean none.
Okay.
So, I feel like people misconstrue these terms often, and so that's why people end up in either situationships that they don't want to be in, or relationships that they didn't know that they were in or didn't want to be in, or people mad at them because they thought they were in a different capacity than they are. So that's why I feel like we should have that dialogue as a adjunct to social studies. Mm-hmm. So one, talking.
There you go, including yourself in social studies again. Okay.
So one, talking, I feel like is when you are actually getting to know someone, having conversations. It can be online, it can be over the phone, it can be even in person. You're going over their house to get to know them, they're coming over your house, y'all are doing things unofficially to figure out whether you even want to go out in public with this person, which is the next phase in dating. And you're not dating until you are actually committed to going places with this person and saying, okay, well, I like you enough. You're not that ugly. I could actually defend you to my friends if they happen to see me out at the bar with you. But we're not to the point of actual relationships. I'm just dating. I'm test driving this car still. And test driving a car is extremely important, so you know whether you even like the car, whether you want to spend some money on the car, whether you want to buy the car, lease the car, any of those things. So it's extremely important to make sure you know the difference and can tell the difference between the talking and dating part, because when it gets to the relationship part, it can be really confusing if you have never literally said, okay, I test drove the car, it smelled real nice, drove real good, handled, it didn't cut off when I was going down the freeway. It did all the things that I really wanted it to do. So let me test drive. I've done the test drives. I've written it a few times. Write it a few times if you need to. I would like to be in a relationship with this person / car. Talk to that person and say what your feelings and your intent is, and see if their feelings and intent are the same. And when their feelings and intent are the same, then you get into a relationship. Y'all have agreed we are going to be in XYZ relationship. It's going to be monogamous or it's going to be non-monogamous. It's going to be whichever parameters that we want to subject our relationship to. But this is what we agreed to, and we're agreeing to get together. Then marriage happens a whole nother time frame if y'all are even into marriage, because there are some people that don't care about being married. They just want the actual relationship. They want the partnership. So, knowing the difference between talking, dating, and in a relationship, extremely important.
What's next for us?
Let's see. I think another thing that we can be careful about, it is still the new year. A lot of people are still in the gym trying to do their New Year's resolutions. Per usual, this time of year, every year, the first 3 to 4 weeks of January, people are like, I'm going to lose weight.
I'm going to lose weight too.
And I'm going to be better. New year, new me.
Yeah, girl, I'm going to stop all that vodka drinking. Lies. Ooh, let's both sip our tea because...
It is extremely important that you don't take the New Year, new me thinking extremely seriously, and become an addicted gym rat.
Oh wow, gym rats.
Yes, gym rats. So gym rats are people that cross out other things in their lives to make sure that they are in the
gym.
Is
that not what gym rats do? Wow. You need to slow and steady with that one. Wow. All gym rats do that. Whether you're a serious gym rat or... I don't even know. It's been 6 months. I don't even know if he lost 20 pounds yet. I can't tell. It be gym rats. I'm like, so do you go to the gym and look? Or you... Planet Fitness give out free pizza at the gym still, or they don't no more? Because, you know, the video going around, that man eating the pizza while he was working out. What kind of gym rat are you?
Well, we were defining gym rats, so it's okay to have... It's definitely okay and encouraged to have a good relationship with the gym. Mm-hmm. But having a negative relationship is... You know, I used to go to church 2 to 3 times a week, but now I don't go to church anymore or as much because I'm in the gym more. No. Or... I used to watch my favorite TV show, but I cut off all TV and now I'm just in the gym. Mm-hmm. That leads down a
Trump will lead you to turning off the TV.
And that can be important and a valuable time consumer. But it's important to not get on the slippery slope of being a gym rat, because a lot of them get into this competitor mode, and it becomes natural versus the unnatural people. And the unnatural people are obviously the people that are taking steroids and other things.
Doing Herbalife to the max.
Sure.
Is Herbalife natural or is it not? I don't know.
It's not FDA approved, but it's not unnatural.
Okay. I don't know. Shout out to the natural girls. It's not. So that's a sticky place I'm supposed to be in. It's not unnatural, but you're not saying that it is natural?
No, I'm saying that it's not unnatural. Unnatural is something that's synthetic. So that means that it has extremely no natural basis. It's completely laboratory made. So that's not Herbalife. Herbalife has a lot of natural things in it.
Okay. I don't know. Gyms and working out, I don't.
Again, so staying away from steroids is extremely important. There's a lot of social pressure to being the next David McIntosh, and being the next David McIntosh is really not all it's cracked up to be. Being healthy is extremely important. Sticking to your goals is important, but not overdoing anything that you have written down as a goal. Everything should be in moderation, even in the gym.
So what do you segue into out of don't become a gym rat?
Well, what I just said was do it, but do it in moderation. There's nothing wrong with doing it, but you continue to do it, but you do it in moderation and not allow the social pressure of, well, I need to be 240 pounds of synthetic muscle to take over your life.
So do I segue into Song for Souls, or do I segue into listener questions?
Sure. What is your listener question?
Listener questions. Send us your listener questions to hereforitpod@gmail.com or to any inbox where you can find us on social media. The first one isn't a question, but I definitely wanted to read this out loud. It says, can I just give a shout out to Here For It Podcast? So that is a question. Yes, you can give a shout out to Here For It Podcast, sir. I'm catching up on y'all's episodes, and I heard the Pure Booty episode where y'all talk about military trade, and the whole time I'm like, that's me, lol. Thanks for calling me trade, when Lord knows I'm nothing close, but that just made my day. Sidebar, I'm stationed in Sasebo, Japan, and in the Navy, but that's neither here nor there because you guys gave me the title of trade, and I'm hashtag here for it. So, shout out to him, military trade. We talked about his journey through basic training and traveling overseas, and now he's in Sasebo, Japan, in the Navy. Our second listener letter is from Anonymous, who emailed us. It says, my ex and I broke up because of my hot temper. I'm madly in love with him, and we are great together. I've been begging him to give me one last chance, and it's been months. Should I give up or should I keep trying it?
For how many months?
It's been months. Period. He didn't say.
No, move on.
No. Give up on love? No. So
no, don't give up on love. You can find love in another person. That's not the last and only nigga on the whole planet. There's literally billions of them.
I'm glad that you can identify that your hot temper, as you said, is a trigger, and I hope that you can work on that because you can't take the things that you know are problems for you in your last relationship into your new relationship. So I definitely hope that you can figure those things out and do some self-care for yourself when it comes to your temper, because you don't want that to be the next trigger in your next relationship. Like, oh my God, I'm on my fourth relationship and we keep breaking up over the same thing. Like, oh my God. So figure out what's going on with your hot temper and then push yourself back in the market. We're wrapping up cuddle season, so, and then spring and summer's going to be hoe season, so it's definitely the perfect time for you to still get your physical needs taken care of, but focus on your emotional needs. And by next September, October, have it together. So shout out to Anonymous who emailed us.
I have another listener question that I think was extremely important when the listener sent it to us. This question comes from True 90s Kid. So shout out to you, True 90s Kid. Thank you so much for responding. I am 31 years old, and to be honest, I really just started having a sex life. I know that I'm late. Yeah, a little bit. I was just always kind of shy when it came to sex, but now I am having full-on sexual intercourse. Shout out to you. Specifically, I am bottoming, and I am just really enjoying how it feels to have a dick thrust in and out of my hole. Okay. Safe, of course. Okay. I have two questions, though. First question is, when it comes to douching, I have been using Fleet, but I see a lot of gay men saying they don't like to use Fleet. Why is this? Should I not use it? What should I use? Secondly, the boy I am having sex with is straight. Well, let's answer the Fleet question first, because Jesus. Do you have a perspective?
Well, make sure that you are using the Fleet bottle, but not using the product in the bottle. So pour out the product that's in the bottle, and you want to use warm water, and you want to insert it into the rectum. Do it 2 or 3 times. If it's not clear, just do it until the water is clear.
Yes. It's extremely important to not use the actual Fleet water that comes in the Fleet bottle.
That's a diuretic.
Yeah, the only time that you want to use the actual Fleet water that comes in the Fleet bottle is when you are actually constipated. So if you're not using this for medical reasons and you're using this for sexual reasons,
you're going to be going and going and going.
You want to just use regular water.
Yeah.
A lot of medical professionals and sexual health experts as well are advocating using suppositories instead of fleeting because fleeting can still cause damage to the rectal walls, tearing.
The regular water will dry you up.
Yeah. Depending on what county you live in and state you live in, sometimes the components of that water.
Quality of the water is not the same.
Right. And even that could be harmful. And even the act of putting the Fleet bottle tip in your ass could be causing tearing, fissures, and the like. And so when you are having sex, it could expose you to other STIs and STDs that you don't necessarily need to have been exposed to. So they're saying use the Fleet glycerin suppositories instead, but you have to do a little bit more planning when you use the Fleet glycerin suppositories. You have to do that about 4 to 6 hours before having sex.
Y'all don't give us that kind of time. You have said 1,000 times, don't log on the website or the app if I'm not ready right now. So that means like, oh, I want some today. It's Tuesday at 1. So I need to plan right. Tops don't have to do that. Why are y'all putting all that pressure on me? I don't like it. I'm not here for it.
Dope.
And Tops don't care. You see the negligence? Wow.
But if you wanted some dick, you knew you wanted some dick when you woke up in the morning.
Okay, cool.
So
I could be just as careless in my responses as well. Wow. I knew I wanted yes, I want dick every morning when I wake up. I'm about them. What the fuck?
So prepare for the dick that you
cool.
wanted. So why is it too much to ask for you to prepare for the same dick that you wanted?
What's the second question?
So you should definitely prepare for the dick that you want. If you need to do it 4 to 6 hours prior to, do that preparation.
Given that he's new to having sex, he doesn't know what dick he wants. Well, one, also the dicks are great when you just start having sex. You don't know what side, like an 11 or 12 incher one, you need to go a little deeper with your preparation. And if it's 7,
but see, that's why. But this is why they're
that far into the wall research. So I know I want some dick today, but I don't know who's hitting me up when I log on the apps when I get off work. And you just said constantly doing all of that fleeting is harmful to me. So why would I always fleet to prepare for a 12-incher? Chill. God bless America. And I'm not going to always get a 12-incher.
So what I said 3 minutes before you started talking was they are advocating using the glycerin suppositories, which is not fleeting, which is not the damaging thing that you were just talking about. It causes almost no damage to the rectal walls because it's just a suppository. You use 1 to 2 of them 4 to 6 hours before you actually have sex. It pulls everything that is in the lower intestine down and out before you actually are having sex.
Ooh, child, God bless your bathroom.
If you have a good diet, you don't have to worry
diet
about,
is a part of it.
You don't have to worry if you did not have fucking 2 Chipotle bowls today. You're not worried about destroying your bathroom. If you have
as a bottom, you gotta prepare. Yeah, diet as well. So sad.
So
I feel so triggered right now.
If you don't,
I know I'm about to. I look defeated, but I'm like, oh, I feel so triggered.
If you don't want to go through these things, you can
bottom's diet.
You can be a default top as well.
Wow, I'm so triggered. I just about to collapse. So much.
There are plenty of bottoms out there that know how to regulate whatever they eat.
Oh, so now you're an advocate for the I Know My Body girls, because we've never been an advocate for those people.
If I was allowed to finish the sentence, there are plenty of people out there, plenty of bottoms out there that are able to regulate what they actually eat and when they fleet/prepare for dick and say, okay, well, I ate this much yesterday. I ate this much today. This is what I'm going to need to do to get my whole rear end together for the rear ending that it's about to get.
Amen.
So that is nothing close to I know my body and I'm going to be good. No. It is thinking about what I had yesterday, what I had today, and what I need to do today to get to what I want to get to.
This sounds like a journey. Amen. This sounds like a testimony. I live. Did he have a second question or?
Yes.
Okay.
His second question was, secondly, the boy I am having sex with is straight. And I can tell he is really just beginning to have sex with men as well. He has been having sex with this. he is really beginning to have sex with men as well. He has a girlfriend, but wherever they have rough periods, I think he meant whenever, he calls me to have sex with me. I enjoy it so much with him, and I only have sex with him. But I wish he would be more open-minded because he only likes to do one position, and I really would like to try more positions. How can I get him to do that? You can get him to do that by saying you're not going to have sex with him unless y'all do 2 to 3 positions. That will motivate him to toss your ass over in the doggy, or toss your ass back over in the missionary, or make you stand up to take the dick, because he not going to miss a whole ass appointment because he only like doggy or he only like missionary. I'm like, okay, well, this is what I got to do, I guess.
I definitely agree with that. State your terms and conditions up front and get them in writing, because if he comes over there and then bows out of what he agreed to, then that's a sign that you can move on to the next one, because you're new in the community and so you're wanted. You don't know it yet, but child, there's other options.
Yeah, you're definitely fresh meat at this point. No shade, but fresh meat is it can be a good thing.
Fresh meat can be great.
Yeah, it can be a good thing, especially if you're a fresh face in the gay community. Like, nobody has seen you around. They friends ain't fucked you yet. It can be a good thing. So
do not abuse that.
Yeah, don't devalue yourself because you are new. Use that newness to your advantage and say, I will only have sex with you if you are doing 2 to 3 positions, because missionary is not going to get me where I'm trying to go.
Uh-oh.
So now we have moved on into our songs for our souls. What is the song for your soul this week?
As we prepare a couple weeks out for Valentine's, and you probably gonna only hang out with him on Valentine's or February 15th, it's time to start getting our playlist together. So Raheem Devon is definitely the type of artist who makes music for my Get That Dick playlist. So this has always been on my Get That Dick playlist since it was released, but it's a song called Ask Yourself. I can't really go into the lyrics because I don't even know what the lyrics are, but it's just something about the beat is slow. And he says, ask yourself a question. Have you had a session of love making that won't end? Have you been to heaven or something like that? I don't know. I can't quote the exact lyrics. I'm usually busy when the song is playing. But Raheem Devon, Ask Yourself. Put that on your Valentine's playlist because, yeah, it's a great addition.
Okay, well, I definitely like him. I've never heard that song before, so. And
it was before Customer became hot, and it was Customer. What else? It's before all the hot songs, so people didn't really pay it no mind.
Well, talking about TBT songs for my soul, this past weekend, Bruno Mars swept the Grammys, winning the most Grammys all night, and obviously the biggest honors. So I want to honor him, even if he don't think he black. With the song for my soul this week.
Come through.
One of my favorite songs from his original project, his very first album, was Talking to the Moon. Talking to the Moon was such a beautiful, great song. It came right at the time when I was dating a new nigga, and I was like, OMG, he wrote this for me. Talking to the Moon is a song, it's an introspective song about the yearning for someone so bad that you're willing to go outside and look up at the moon and look up at the stars and think about whether they are pining away, thinking about you, talking to the stars and talking to the moon for you. Mm-hmm. If they are even in the same place, wishing and hoping and thinking and
the
all of those
work
things.
Out and you guys,
that y'all even make it, and I wonder if that nigga is thinking about me as much as I am. This is before did he text me back. This is so before sweet. That. So, Talking to the Moon is the song for my soul because it's just an absolutely gorgeous song. And it was before he became this pop culture commercial guy that he is. So, he used to be something back in the day. Whew. And now we have gotten to the portion that y'all all love and adore.
Yeah. We ask you to donate to our Patreon.
Indeed. If you have not subscribed to this podcast, please subscribe. 1, 2. After you subscribe, go on over to our Patreon, where we have some exclusive content that we did not say, that is not captured on this free ass show. The show is absolutely free, but we would like you to support this free ass show so we can continue to do this free ass show. So for at least $1 a month, you can continue to keep these free ass, gay ass niggas talking to you.
Oh, now we gay ass niggas. Wow, I always wanted to be one of those.
Well, you've been one for a while, so don't worry about it.
We talk about sex tricks that we're looking to try in 2018. There's exclusive pictures. What is Open Your Apps about? OpenYourApps.mp3 is about getting on something and finding cuddle buddies.
Yes.
Wrap the Camera is about something.
We have exclusive videos as well.
We talk about topics we want to talk about before we actually talk about them on the podcast. We give clips to things. It's just so much. I can't. My mind. I can't. I have to scroll down the timeline to figure out. We talk about big black dick rum. We talked about having an open bar at our wedding, and I definitely want the big black dick rum at my wedding.
Oh wow! There is exclusive photo shoot pictures from my previous photo shoots and upcoming photo shoots.
What position made you come the fastest?
So yeah, all of that is over at our Patreon. So go to Here For It Pod's Patreon and donate at least $1 a day.
Here For It this week.
I mean $1 a month. $1 a day, please.
Ooh, child, yes. I was gonna say $1 a day. Wow, that could add up. Lindsay Barton is a black lesbian woman who was on divorce court recently, and so the video was circling the internet, and people are saying like, "Oh my God, her views are problematic, and this is gonna set the community back, and I can't believe y'all allowed this, and divorce court should be canceled." You know, in the cancel culture, you got to look at it before, like, everybody want everything canceled. So like, well, let me go see what Lindsay Barton is talking about. This black lesbian woman.
There's a black lesbian judge?
The black lesbian woman was the defendant.
Oh, okay.
Who is on the left side? The plaintiff or the defendant? The left side person is I'm not sure. It was on the TV. Well, and I watched it on the internet. I've been drinking. So, Lindsay was saying that, yes, she is in a relationship with her girlfriend. I think it was like 6 years they've been together. And the girlfriend has been not proposing, suggesting that they get married. But Lindsay is like, you know, I'm already a lesbian. I feel like that's sin enough for me. And just the marriage is just not adding that to the sin on top of the black lesbian sin I'm already doing. It's just not a relationship goal for me. And I was like, you know what? I can feel Lindsay on that. Being on national TV saying like, marriage is not my thing. Y'all applaud Oprah when she said it. Shonda Rhimes sat next to Oprah on Super Soul Sunday and said, marriage is not my thing. But when Lindsay get on TV and say marriage ain't her thing, then all of a sudden this is, oh my God, all the progress we've made. It's a setback. We's gonna be destroyed. Oh my God, we gotta go back to when HIV first came out with all of our activism. I'm just like, you know, I live for a good old act up. But what? How come Lindsay can't say like, marriage is not a goal for me? And so this sounds like heteronormative ass relationships anyway, for marriage to be the ideal goal. And so shout out to Lindsay. She said, girl, marriage ain't what I'm eyeing. I'm already a lesbian. Gave this girl 6 years, 6 to 8, whatever, how many years. And she needs to accept that because that's all I got to give. And if she can't accept that, maybe I'm not the partner for her. And her partner is just going to have to accept that and do what she wants to with the information. Do you agree? Do you disagree with that? Or marriage not being the relationship goal for everybody?
Yeah, I absolutely
like, what?
I absolutely agree that you can make those type of decisions for yourself. Nobody should be able to take that decision making away from you and say, oh no, you got to marry me. If you have to be married, that is a term and condition that you stay up front and say, listen, I don't know where this is going. I don't know what your goals are, but a bitch needs to be married. I have to do this right in the eyes of the Lord, quote unquote. And if that's your goal, you need to say that up front. And if I'm not aligned with that goal, I'll be like, well, can we still fuck tonight? Because tomorrow you're not going to be here no more.
I will put the strap on together, and I don't know what they do with it, but they put it on. I know that much. I don't know what they do with it.
Yeah. Well, that's
That was a joke. I did.
yeah. That's neither here nor there. But if you are someone that is not marriage oriented, there's nothing wrong with being out with those values and saying, I don't want to be married. There are plenty of people that are non-religious and non-spiritual that don't believe in those practices because a lot of times they are rooted in religion and spiritualism. So you can't force your beliefs on someone else to make them marry you.
Shout out to Lindsay.
Our newest segment that I introduced
What are you here for?
week, I'm going to say after I'm here for something.
Okay, now.
Tech Sergeant Lovely.
Who?
If you've not seen this video, it trended on Facebook for the better part of today and a little bit of yesterday. Tech Sergeant Lovely is a young woman in the Air Force that decided to take to social media to cuss out the black bitches that work under her.
Oh.
Black bitches, quote.
Oh.
She said they were angry black women that were her subordinates, also quote, that she just could not understand why they were in the unit and why they just wouldn't get along with her. And she just couldn't understand why they couldn't, follow her vision as a leader. Mm-hmm. She just went.
I love that she was compassionate enough about it to ask her subordinates, what's going on and how can I make this better?
No, she was not. She decided that the best place to air her grievances were on Facebook and or IG.
She didn't do that.
And or Snapchat.
Oh, wow.
She decided that berating her subordinates was better than counseling her subordinates and talking to them about, why are y'all coming in here being bitches to me every day?
Oh, I thought that's what she did. Okay.
No. No, she did the opposite.
Oh, my God.
So instead of doing what a leader does, and the leader says, okay, well, how can I fix my team? My team is obviously in shambles right now. These black girls, they don't see it for me. Mm-hmm. They don't see it for me as a leader. And they're not having my shit. And they're actually being really bitchy to me. I'm thankful for the video because it also shows that racism is not always white on black. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it can be brown on black, unfortunately. In a day and age where Donald Trump is literally giving a State of the Union address where I'm sure he's seizing upon the black and brown freedoms and rights, it is important for black and brown people to get the fuck together. Mm-hmm. I looked at the situation as someone that has been in for 12 years. I know I have had my share of bitchy people, black, white, brown, green, and other.
And been in leadership roles and have to
Yes.
manage them, literally manage them every day.
And so you have to, one, be introspective enough to say, maybe the problem is me. And so from senior NCO to junior NCO, fix your shit. Stop blaming them. They are not the problem. They are the younger soldiers, the younger airmen, the younger Marines, and it is not up to them to police themselves. It's up to you to police them and to police yourself. If you are in a position of leadership, it's up to you to say, okay, well, let me fix what I can fix with myself. Am I showing up early? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Is my paperwork tight? Is my PT right? Is all of these things in order so I'm a shining example of a leader as someone that they can respect? And if you're not, then you are the problem. You can't be calling out black bitches because they're bitchy at you because they done showed up, at 5 o'clock in the morning and they're waiting on you and you ain't get there till 5:30. Of course they're gonna be bitches. Of course. So I say all that to say I'm absolutely not here for it. If you have not seen the video of Tech Sergeant Lovely being shitty, go see the video. She is absolutely shitty. She is a shitty representation of the Air Force and of the military.
So sad. But your new segment, which we're excited about.
My new segment, which we are excited about, is Word of the Day.
Beyonce. It's the word of the day every day. So,
well, I don't have to teach anybody about that word. I think everyone knows that word.
I love you, Beyonce.
The word of the day today is catback.
Oh.
So I assume that my co-host does also not know what that.
I'm Googling. Urban Dictionary. I'm trying to.
So catback is when you are in the doggy style position, and instead of arching your back to release the dick that you had to to get the dick that you asked for, you have arched your back upwards instead of downwards, like a cat. When the cat is scared. So think about the black cats during Halloween when they're scared and they're making a scary stance and their backs arch because they're scared and they're trying to appear bigger than they are to scare off something. That is cat back. Cat back in 2018 will not be tolerated.
Another term for vagina referring to intercourse. Wow.
So if you have signed up for some dick, be prepared to arch for that dick.
I'm right now.
Be prepared to twerk for the dick.
Get on all fours for the dick.
We can do a whole foot of dick challenge again, but we're not.
Oh.
But cat back. Do not be a nigga out here cat backing.
Really? Shout out to this new segment because I am learning, okay? We've come to the bittersweet end of our show.
Absolutely. And again, if you are new to the 46th episode of Here For It Podcast, we have come to the point of our last call. Last call means it is time to take a shot and get the fuck on out of here. So we're going to take a shot, say what our last call is, and get the fuck on out of here.
All right now.
My last call this week is to niggas being canceled.
Oh no.
It is it's come to a timely end that niggas are about to be canceled. The Sun, which is a paper in the UK, you can go check out their article on male sex dolls, robots, real doll.
Male sex doll? Shit, I need to go check out this.
Yes.
Okay, male
so
sex doll.
they have come out with sex dolls that you can customize. You can customize what color they come in. You can customize what the ass looks like. You can customize how big the dick the doll has. The doll has pubic hair. The
sex doll brothel opens in Paris. Oh.
Well, yeah, that as well.
Oh.
But this is all the more reason why you niggas is canceled. Get your shit in line. You have to get your game up.
Get your fleets together.
Because it is...
You got to do more than one position.
And you can't be out here catbacking. Because I can get a whole automated sex robot now. I can customize it and say, make that nigga look like Idris Elba with a round 40-inch ass.
Voluptuous.
And 9 inches because I want to play on different parts sometimes. Okay? Wow. I can customize a whole nigga and buy them on the internet. So get your life together. Or you're going to be fully canceled. We're going to boycott you like Monique want to boycott Netflix. And that's all I got, and that's my last call.
My last call is to a black gay business. Shout out to B Desmond Underwear. B period DESMONE. Prices start at $199, and the company is based out of Atlanta. So of course FedEx shipping is super fast to anywhere in the United States. So follow them on the internet. Their models are super cute. So you can like, I got enough cake for this, or I got enough front cleavage for this. And prices start at $199. They got those cute little socks that come up to the thighs. I think those socks were like $2.99, $3.99. So definitely get you a thong, order you some of those thigh high socks, and get in line because these sex robots is trying to take our place. I'm so devastated.
That's like male lingerie is the new those like thigh high socks now. So if you need to spice up your life with your nigga, get you some thigh high socks and just answer the door in the thigh high socks and be like, I'm ready, willing.
Answer the door from the
and
back.
I'm not about to cat back. So.
I cannot. That is this week's episode of Here For It Podcast. Follow us on the internet at Here For It Pod, and hereforitpod.com is up and running. Please go to hereforitpod.com. I have worked very hard. No pause. And my co-host name is
The Superman, TheSupaman, and you can definitely find me on Christian Mingle with that name, even though my other name is my tagline.
I definitely want to create me a Christian Mingle with Deep Inside the Book right now.
Yeah.
Deep Inside the Book. Okay. That's all we got.
Check out our next episode for some secrets. We have upcoming things. And you may be able to meet the kids if you've never met the kids. And we are the kids.
Oh, we're the kids. Hey. Yes, it's nice to meet me. Bye.
So, subscribe. Bye.